Excellency's official address. The President of the Republic of Fiji is our chief guest tonight, as he is escorted in. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here this evening. Service will cease temporarily until the end of His Excellency's official address, and we kindly remind you.
The Vice Chancellor of the Fiji National University, Professor Nigel Healy, the Director of the National Training and Productivity Center, Dr. Isimeli Tangitangi-Rata, the members of the 2018 Fiji Business Excellence Awards panel of review, the leaders and executives from the private and public sectors, our business supporters and kind sponsors, your agencies, members of the diplomatic corps, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Sambal Naka, Namaskar, Assalamu alaikum, Ni hao, Konamari, and a very good evening to you all. My wife Saroj and I are very pleased and deeply honored to join you all this evening for the presentation of 2018 Fiji Business Excellence Awards. And in presenting the awards, I would like to take a moment to honor our visionary leaders and those who introduced the national awards, which recognizes organizations in both the private and the public sectors that practice the business excellence principles, which include the leaders of government, employers and workers representatives, and the then Fiji National Training Center, which is now the National Training and Productivity Center, NTPC, of the Fiji National University. I would also like to commend NTPC for facilitating the secretarial role for the past 20 years. Your sound management of the awards process over the recent years has given rise to its popularity and growth today. To the former and current directors and managers of the Department of Quality Awards, I thank you for a job well done. I'm confident that the Fiji Business Excellence Awards will continue to grow under the leadership of the current management and with the guidance from the Fiji National University. I would also like to recognize the pioneer organizations that were the first to enter the awards process back in 1999. Now, these organizations believe in the newly introduced Business Excellence Initiative, even at its embryonic stage. Now, these organizations include Ocean Soap Limited, Coca-Cola Amatil Fiji, and Fletcher Pacific Steel Fiji Limited. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to also commend the past President's Award winners. Now, these organizations achieved the highest level of the awards and have continued to perform exceptionally well in their respective industries. Now, thank you to Vodafone Fiji Limited, DHL Fiji, Sheraton Resort Fiji, the then Fiji Electricity Authority and now Energy Fiji Limited, and Air Terminal Services. Now, these organizations prove that nothing is impossible and that with the right mindset, attitude, work ethic, and clear vision, an organization can rise above its challenges to achieve and maintain sustainable growth. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I would like to say that the Fiji Business Excellence Awards framework is a vital tool that all organizations should adopt. Now, over the years, there have been positive responses received from organizations that have implemented the framework. Now, these organizations put strong emphasis in the implementation of robust systems and well-organized processes, hence their effectiveness in terms of product delivery, market presence, and value adding to their customers and stakeholders. I believe that we must continue to be open-minded about how we navigate our organizations through the present age. We might think that our operation is confined within our industry, current technology, or within this country. However, we need to be mindful that we cannot operate in isolation. As our economy evolves and modernizes, even the more established businesses are experiencing new and ever-changing challenges which they did not encounter some 20 years ago. Now, these changes are being brought on largely by the growing openness of market forces, advanced technology, and the widespread application of the World Wide Web. We look abroad to companies like Uber and Airbnb, where they are now worth billions of dollars. Now, these companies challenge the status quo and use technology to change the traditional way of engaging with customers by introducing more convenient solutions with just a press of a button. Uber, for example, is a ride-sharing application for fast, reliable transportation. It is now available in more than 630 cities worldwide and providing a stiff challenge to the conventional transportation businesses. The company is valued close to $50 billion as of today. The irony to this success story is that Uber is a public land transportation business that does not even own any vehicles. Likewise, Airbnb, the world's largest accommodation provider that owns no real estate. Transactions and bookings take place over the internet with a click of a button. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fourth industrial revolution that we are now living in. Digitalization. In this age of digitalization, global discussions center around smart factories, smart machines, smart food, smart cities, the use of technologies for continuous improvements and business excellence. This is the global trend. We have to be aware of what is happening around us and make strategic moves to stay ahead of the competition by being innovative with our products and service delivery. Now, the organizations that survive do so because of the ability to fine-tune their operations amidst the changes taking place around them. The challenges we face in the business environment will continue to vary with time, but I urge you all to be ready to defy the odds and make the necessary adjustments within in order to stay afloat. As an entrepreneur once said, and I quote, "I cannot change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination." Unquote. Words of wisdom indeed. We might not be able to control the circumstances that come our way, but we can always control how we respond to it to achieve the best possible result. Now, ladies and gentlemen, age of digitalization is not limited to apps in wealthier and more developing economies. Right here at home, I am glad that the Fijian government is at the forefront of realizing the changing trend towards the use of technology to streamline business processes. Visionary leadership is allowing our economy and our workforce to keep pace as the world around us evolves, tapping technology to create new opportunities instead of digging in our heels and resisting change. The Digital Government Transformation, DGT, is a multi-year program to implement a number of government applications, enhance the overall ICT infrastructure, and build and develop capacity in digital transformation in government. It is in line with the Fijian government's long-term plan, which calls for the steady improvement of the quality and accessibility of government services. Now, this program sees Fiji partnering with the pioneering Singaporean government to promote innovative e-services in government. This will also help with business process of re-engineering. For the past few months, the government, through the state-owned Walisi Limited, has launched free Wi-Fi in all major cities and towns in Fiji. This, joined by universal satellite coverage for free-to-air television throughout all of Fiji, is part of the first phase towards the vision of creating a digital Fiji, where public service is more accessible and convenient for all Fijians. Additionally, the opening of telecenters in various remote locations around the country is aimed at enabling children and the public around these communities to have access to e-services. Fiji's digital transformation is supported by the recent launching of the Southern Cross cable at Samsau in September. This is about more than browsing the internet or watching television. It is about cultivating a more informed, connected, and civically active population that will benefit our nation for generations to come. And other government programs, like the e-transport initiative, are eliminating corruption while simultaneously allowing data on riding trends to be collected so bus fares can be calculated in a fair and transparent manner. Now, this harnessing of data through digitalization has already paved the way for the expansion of free transport for the disabled and pensioners, some of Fiji's most vulnerable for our population. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we think of ways to remain competitive in this new digitalization era. We must also be mindful to act with a higher level of integrity. I say this because it is natural to have the drive to grow our business, or to achieve our targets, to earn that bonus, or to be the best in what we do. However, with this highly competitive business environment, the lure to cut corners, omit information, and do whatever it takes to get ahead occur every day. I want to remind you all this evening that these practices erode the trust that needs to exist between employers and the workforce, between the business and customers, between executives, board members, and shareholders. Without trust, the business will not be able to function and compete effectively. All organizations represented here this evening should take the lead role in demonstrating respect for key moral principles that include honesty, fairness, equality, dignity, diversity, and individual rights. May I add that in Fiji, the majority of our population are millennials. It is widely known that the millennial generation is more philanthropic in nature. Therefore, customers of today anticipate businesses to be more responsible and accountable in all their activities. As your customer base grows to be dominated by millennials, you'll soon find it not only good ethics, but good business to run our organizations with integrity. I urge you to take proactive steps in preparing not only your bottom line, but the Fijian economy for the values-based future of tomorrow today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there are two other pressing issues I wish to raise with you tonight. The first is our common responsibility towards the environment. The impact of the growing threat of climate change is real and is evident by the growing number and severity of climate-related hazards occurring around the world, including what we have experienced here in Fiji. As we celebrate tonight, we must keep in mind that the onus to mitigate climate-related natural disasters must not be seen as the sole responsibility of government and the NGOs, since climate change is borderless. It affects us all, no matter where we reside. Business should also take the lead role in valuing and safeguarding the environment and the community they operate in through the implementation of strategic corporate and social responsibility programs. Our local organization should also consider the promotion and introduction of environmentally friendly technologies, processes, and raw materials. We should support initiatives like reducing the use of plastics that are known to contribute to environmental degradation. In fact, whatever the scope of contribution we undertake for the environment contributes to the bigger picture. There is no way that the world can address climate change but through the involvement of all individuals, governments, and businesses. I'm very pleased to learn that an increasing number of organizations in Fiji are undertaking the important role of implementing environmental friendly processes through green productivity projects, which is passionately promoted by NTPC and the Asian Productivity Organization. Now, this approach is not only environmentally friendly, but is proven to benefit organizations of any type and size in terms of increasing efficiency in the use of resources and in reducing costs. Ladies and gentlemen, I also wish to raise the issue of non-communicable diseases with you. As it is, like climate change, is a plague on both our quality of life and our productivity. And to invite you all to join me in taking bold action to reduce NCD-related ailments. NCDs currently account for over 80% of deaths of Fijians under the age of 70 years. You'll agree with me that this is our most productive age group. However, our people are dying young from NCD-related illnesses because of the choices we make. As Fiji's lead advocate and champion in the national campaign to reduce NCDs, I would like to encourage you to join me by eating healthy foods and exercising daily. I have every confidence that a healthy population will have direct bearing on our overall productivity. Ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, I want to thank you all for your contribution towards our economy. I am particularly proud of how resilient we have been and how far we have come in terms of economic growth and development. The Fijian economy has been growing for the past 9 years and is forecasted to continue along this trajectory. I urge you all to continue to strive for nothing short of excellence in everything you do in order for us to keep this momentum going way into the future. Congratulations to all the award recipients this evening. This is your right or your night to enjoy it and consider it as a stepping stone towards greater heights in your business excellence journey. On the same note, I encourage other organizations in Fiji to take on the challenge and apply for recognition in the 2019 Fiji Business Excellence Awards. I thank you all for your attention, and I thank the Vice Chancellor of Fiji National University, Professor Nigel Healy, for the invitation for me to join you tonight. And may God continue to bless our beloved country and all Fijians. Namaste. Thank you.
Continuing this journey, we will continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, a round of applause. 20th anniversary of the Fiji Business Excellence Awards. Congratulations to the Fiji Business Excellence. Congratulations, and CBEX Best Control. I'd like to invite Mr. Mohammed Zachariah, the Executive Director, Shafia Begum, Company Director, to receive your Fiji Business Excellence Prize Award for 2018. Let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. At this point as well, I invite a representative to share their Business Excellence Awards journey.
This award is exhilarating. It makes our hard work all year round a little more worthwhile.
Goes to a wonderful achievement, especially to be recognized at the 20th anniversary of the awards. Congratulations to Future Farms Limited.